Welcome back. Thanks a lot for staying with us. Former J&K Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti has been asked to vacate the Chief Minister's bungalow that she currently resides in. Now, the notice was reportedly served earlier this week. The question of why Mehbooba Mufti has been allowed an extended stay at the Chief Minister's residence has been raised before as well. She's also reportedly been given a timeline for evacuating the premises. She gave a quote to News 18 Jammu and Kashmir saying that eviction notice is on expected lines. Let me bring in my colleague Tejinder, who's been tracking all these developments for us. Tejinder, do we have a sense of how many reminders or notices have been given to Mehbooba Mufti earlier, and what should we make of her reaction when she says that this was on expected lines?
The sources within the Jammu and Kashmir administration say that in the last 2 years, over 4 notices have been served to Mehbooba Mufti asking her to evict the government accommodation which she has been occupying even after demitting the office. You know, the Jammu and Kashmir government at that time when the Jammu and Kashmir was a state, the support from PDP was withdrawn by the Congress party. The support was withdrawn by the Bharatiya Janata Party, and after that Mehbooba Mufti had to resign. But since then she has been occupying the government bungalow, and now the Jammu and Kashmir administration has taken a serious view. It has been time and again reminded to Mehbooba Mufti that she has been illegally occupying this bungalow because now she is no longer the Chief Minister. She demitted the office of Chief Minister when the then coalition partner Bharatiya Janata Party withdrew the support from PDP. So for past 3 years, ever since the Article 370 was revoked, the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir was converted into a union territory. But Mehbooba Mufti, despite getting all those notices, continued to occupy the official accommodation which has been given to her. So when the News 18 Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh, Himachal tried to reach out to Mehbooba Mufti, she said that the notice was on expected line. Mehbooba Mufti knew that she has been getting this notice. This is 4 such notice which has been served to her, but it seems that she is in no mood to vacate the government bungalow, though the government has given her an option that if she wants any other accommodation on the basis of her security or any other related issue, the government would be more than happy to provide her an alternate accommodation. But right now the accommodation which she is occupying is for Chief Minister, and she should immediately vacate this accommodation. This is what the notice which has been served to her states. Yes.
Okay, so Tejinder, 2 things that I want to understand from you. One, as far as this recent notice that has been served to Mehbooba Mufti, does it give a timeline as to how quickly she needs to vacate the house? And secondly, do we have a deeper understanding of how she managed to stay in this residence despite her not holding an official post?
This has been happening in Jammu and Kashmir for quite long. There was no accountability in Jammu and Kashmir, and when the Article 370 was invoked there, so the people, the officials who after demitting the office continued to occupy government accommodations. Even now, when we spoke to one of the senior functionary of the PDP, the PDP says that when the former Deputy Chief Minister, who happens to be a BJP leader, he is also occupying government accommodation on the similar lines, then why the notice has been served to her, why government is not taking any action. So this is the PDP which has been saying that while government has issued her a notice, similar notice or action should be taken against the BJP functionaries. But having said so, the government is also looking into the fact that why for so long these official accommodations have not been vacated by the former Chief Minister and former Deputy Chief Minister. So this is being looked into. Yes, Ridma.
To understand, have there been similar past examples where we have had other leaders also continue to hold on to residences that they had when they were chief ministers or office bearers?
In certain occasions, yes. In the prior, there have been many such instances when these government accommodations, they kept on holding these accommodations despite the fact that they demitted the office. But then government, the new government had to interfere and then those former chief minister and former ministers, they had to vacate those accommodations. Several in Kashmir and in Jammu, they had given the excuse of security. So the security was the main excuse given by these former ministers, former chief ministers, that they would not be secure if they move out of those government accommodation. But after the new government took over, they were evacuated from those accommodations. But now that Mehbooba Mufti is no longer chief minister for past more than 4 years, it baffles all the officials here why she has herself not vacated the government accommodation, which is meant for a sitting chief minister. Yes, Irma.
Lastly, Tejinder, before I let you go, considering the fact another notice now has been given asking Mehbooba Mufti to vacate this official residence, are you picking up anything from your sources on the ground? Is she actually planning to evict this time around?
See, Mehbooba Mufti, the only response so far Mehbooba Mufti has given is that this notice was on expected lines. But when we spoke to some of the senior office bearers of the PDP, they say that why the government is taking selective action against the former chief minister, why the similar action is not being taken against the former deputy chief minister, who happens to belong to BJP, and he is also in possession of a government accommodation which is meant for a deputy chief minister.
Okay.
So it seems that this is going to take a politically ugly turn in Jammu and Kashmir, and it would be a bone of contention in the coming days. Yes.
Okay, Tejinder, thanks a lot for getting us all those details.